everybody, thank you for coming to one of my videos again today. Today I want to show you my EDC tools or hardware kit that I carry with me in my car every day. I don't know if it's considered an EDC, but it's something that I keep with me just for preparatory reasons. So just stay along with me and I'll show you what it contains. So this is my tools kit, as I'm calling it. And I usually keep this in my car and take it everywhere I go. This is a Bagalini bag that I got from, I believe, from Marshall's a few years ago. And I liked it because it has several zippers. It has a compartment, 2 compartments on the top. There's a pocket in the back, and then there's another zipper in the top with more openings inside. So on it, with a couple of carabiners, over here I have attached a pouch, and that contains a singular binocular, and that is by Carlson. And on this side I keep a pair of work gloves, and they're by Mossy Oak. I think I got these from Walmart, just in case I have to do anything grungy with my hands. I don't work on cars or anything like that, but it's been nice when I've had to do things like in the park. I've taken it with me on family reunions, and we're like tying things to the tree, signs and things like that, or just gathering sticks or cleaning up an area. So those gloves have come in handy. So we'll start with the back side of the bag. I have attached here just some extra large paper clips. I have 2 on the left and 2 on the right. So I'll leave these 2 here so you can see how they're attached. Now this is an instruction manual. If I can get the right side open. It's for my combination mirror and compass, which I'll show you in a minute. This is the compass. I'll move this over. And so I open it up for you so you can see what's inside. There's some cordage and a whistle right here. And we have the compass with the mirror, with the guideline, if that's correct. And this is where you can get your bearings by this line here, if you can see that. Pardon the reflection. So if you can see the needle going around here in the compass. So that's that. I'll wrap this up. And here's the guidebook that I try to keep with that. Now, we have that's everything that's in the back. So I'll reattach the paper clips. Now also, attached on another carabiner, I have another because I have another in another kit. This is a little pry bar, and this is a fake key, but it's actually a little mini knife. So I keep that attached on the outside just for quick use. And the thing about it is that it's tricky to put back because you have to push this little part back really hard to get it closed. So what I'll do is just, as opposed to fumbling with it now, is just take it off the carabiner and I'll close it up later. So now in the front zipper pocket, I have a multi-pin or utility pin. So this is a combination ruler with metric and regular standard rules. There's a level inside, there's a stylus on the end, and of course it's actually a pin. And then if you twist off the top of the stylus, there's a mini screwdriver, a micro screwdriver with two sides, and one is a Phillips head and the other is a regular head. So there's multiple purposes with this pin. So it's good for the back of battery packs or the little bitty screws that you have to unscrew to get into the back of the battery pack or whatnot. So then next we have a utility knife. I'm sorry, a folding saw. So I'll open this up for you. It's by Fiskars. And I think I got this from Walmart a few years ago. So it opens up like that and folds right back up. It's a lot easier to close than the little key knife. Now also with a pen, I also have a mechanical pencil. It has an eraser. Sometimes you need a pen, sometimes you need a pencil. So that's all that's in that side. So also I have the instruction manuals for the other tools for the multi utility pen. And I think I got that from, I forget what hardware store it is, but I'll try to put it in the title. So on the right pocket, I have a folding shovel, and a small little shovel opens up like this and unfolds pretty easily. And then next, let's see, I have the instruction sheet. Since I don't use this all the time, I thought it would be handy to have the sheets when I need them, so I'm not just fumbling around. So I cut it out, trimmed it down to a size that would fit in the pocket, just enough to see the information that I need to see, and I threw the rest of the packaging away. So here is the multi-tool by Ozark Trail, which I got at Walmart. So let's open it up. And oh, also I have the little diagram for the instructions for easy access. So I'll just pull it out, pop the sides down, and all the tools inside. So we got a saw, bottle opener, like an awl or screwdriver, blades and all kinds of things, and I think there's like a hook remover. Let's see, let's just get them all out. About 4 things on each side. So I think that's everything that's attached. So I'll put them back down and close it up. And that's my multi-tool by Ozark Trail. So let's see what else is in here. yeah, I think that's it. But I still have plenty of room for other things. So here we have the zipper pocket, the lower zipper pocket. And let's see what's in here. I have a compass fire starter, it says, which is multi-uses. It has a compass on the top, as you can see here, a very small one. And it has an opening where you could put a chain goes there, but you could put a lanyard or whatever you want. And it has a striker with a serrated edge and a smooth edge. And this is the instruction card for it. As you see, there's where the chain would go. So open up the bottom end, comes apart, and strike and on your tender and light it up. And the top, so it's an all-weather fire starting tool, compass and fire starter. So next, this is a Zippo fire starter, and in the top it's a wheel starter, more like an old-fashioned cigarette lighter. Just roll your thumb across the top. It's just a lot easier. And in the bottom, it has the tender and a plastic container to help keep it extra waterproof. And the container is waterproof as well. So when you run out, you can always just buy replacements. Or if you do your do-it-yourself tenders, you can put them in there as well. So you have a storage area for that. That's by Zippo. And it also has a loop where you can put a lanyard or a cord. And that goes with this instruction sheet, which I keep in the bag as well. So also in here, I have a regular Bic lighter, just a good old-fashioned Bic. So as you can see, I have redundancies for fire starting, as well as other multi-tools. So here, this is a container with stormproof and regular matches. Keeps everything dry and safe. So here are the matches. Of course, I'm not going to strike them because they're very hard to blow out. So it comes with a striker on the outside and also 2 replacement strikers on the inside in this little plastic bag or packet. So I keep everything in here, but I've also added some regular matches. So I only have to use the stormproof matches when I really need them. So I have them 2 different kinds of matches in here. And this is by Yuko. Stormproof matches. So now, down here, I also have this, which is, oh, here's the chain for the ferro rod. This is just a length of white duct tape, not duct, but D-U-C-K duct tape, which I wrapped around an old or expired store discount card. So something I don't use anymore. So many stores went out of business after 2020. I had all these cards, so instead of throwing them away, I just wrapped the tape around it and used it for that. So I have a nice compact thing of tape. I don't feel anything else down in there. So that's that. So now the upper part, or the upper pocket, I have a little mini hand sanitizer. It's very sleek, almost like a container for Tic Tacs, and it's a spray. So that's very handy to have. I got that from CVS when the pandemic was ending, and hand sanitizers, especially the cheap knockoffs and the no-name brands, were really cheap. You were finding them everywhere, and when you were able to find Purell again, people weren't buying the knockoffs and the off-brands anymore. So it was like 33 cents or something. So I bought a whole bunch of them. Now here, these are just random hex keys, I believe they're called, that I've collected over the years from putting furniture together, futons and different things we got mail order or like from IKEA. So I just put them all in this little zipper bag, and oh, there's even a little itty bitty wrench in here. So I put it in the case, and hopefully they'll have some use one day. So let's see what else. The last thing I have is this little packet of, well, one, I have a whistle. Hope that wasn't too loud. And don't ask me where I got this from, I cannot remember. And then also a little soft cloth, which is good to wipe lenses, or like same for instance, where is it? My monocular. So, or even my camera or my phone. So it's just multiple uses, and just a little extra something to have there, so I can wipe it off like that and keep it in the little packet, and there we go. So that covers the front two pockets of the bag. In the back there's a snap, and so that's the exterior of the bag. And finally, in the middle and the center pocket, I have a packet of light sticks. They're 6 inches long, 2 in a pack, and one is yellow and one is green. So I left them in the packet to help protect them and keep them from getting bent by accident. So that's that. So here I have an Energizer light pen. I have one in my blue EDC kit that's this color. You can just check that video out. But this is an extra one that I have, and it comes with batteries, and it's actually a flashlight that looks like a pen. So keep the batteries fresh and keep the pen from getting scratched or broken. I kept it right in the case. So that's that. So here, there's a loop, and on it I have another multi-pen. There's a stylus on the end, and at the tip there's a little mini light. At the top, this is the stylus. So when you open it up, it's actually a pen. And let's see, a piece of paper, it writes. So I forgot where I got this. I think it was online. I made a donation, and and it was a gift. I forget what company and who, but it's nice because it's I like the color, and it's got a scripture on there. It says, "He's my refuge and my fortress." So, and it just fits right in that little loop. Also, inside, I have 3 pockets right here. 1, 2, 3 pockets. And the top pocket, I keep this credit card shaped multi-tool. And the number sides, ruler, and a blade. And here's the instruction guide. It's a 10-in-1 pocket tool. And so in the middle pocket here, I have just the ordinary book of matches. And in the next one, I have a length of black Gorilla Tape around a mini gift card that goes on your keychain or a discount card. So now I have 2 different types of tapes. Depending on what the situation may call for, I have 2 different sizes and colors of tape. Here I have a Ziploc bag full of different size zip ties. And then next, I have a little flat headlamp. It's a mini size, and I think I got this from Walmart. So it doesn't take up a lot of space. So I can't shine it for you because, as you can see, I still have the tag on. It's still wrapped up, brand new, and it flips up and down depending on how you need to angle it. And as you can see, here's the tab that I still have in to keep it from activating and save batteries. Here are just some silver bread ties in a plastic container, plastic packet. And let's see if there's anything else. Here are 2 white, large paper clips. I won't take them off, but they're really big. They're the same size, almost a little bigger than the big lighter, to give you an idea of their size. So that's the entire middle section. You could look down in there. So here I have some packets of what are called Drip Drop Hydration Relief. They're crystals, and you add them to 8 ounces of water. So I have 2 here, but there's 1 more down inside the bag, making 3 altogether. So also in a category of hydration, let's see, I have down in here Coleman water purification tablets. It's a 2-part kit. So the first bottle kills the bacteria in your water. You add 2 tablets to the required amount of water. And then the second bottle here are the tablets that remove the, let's see, it says removes iodine, taste, and color. So that's in combination to purify your water. So in the back, I have the good old instructions that I cut off and added to them, so in times of emergency, I could have the instructions on how to go about using them, should I ever need it. So just feeling it around to see if I left anything else in there, any hidden compartments I forgot about. But no, I think that is it. As you can see, I got a lot of things inside this little bag of lady, inside and out. So it also has an adjustable strap that is very long, but I'll close out the video and show you that later. Also, I'll lay everything out for you to see so you can get a clear look at everything that I got inside. So here I have everything all laid out so you can see it hopefully in all one shot. This is just an overhead view. So I'll come down and get a little closer. So here we have the bag so you can see it stretched out, nothing in it. And it has an adjustable strap, if I didn't mention that. So you can make it much longer. And this is as short as it gets, maybe another inch. So that would be sufficient. And I have it all grouped together by light things. So this is the lighting area. Have the Zippo, striker, and tender, the compass, fire starters, storm-proof matches and all kinds of matches and lighters, and the headlamp. My cloth and the gloves, the water purification and hydration. If I did mention, this is a kit, they came together. And one is for purification and the other is to remove the iodine, taste, and color, and you use them together when you're purifying your water. And the instruction on the drop packet crystals says to add it to 8 ounces of water. 1 packet per 8 ounces of water. And this is all, I guess, types of the things for attaching things. The twist ties, carabiners, paper clips, Gorilla Glue and zip ties. Over here we have tools, all the multi-tools and cutting tools. Etc. And I did open the multi-tool so you could get a better view of how it looks when it's all opened. Pry bar. This is the case for the multi-tool with the instruction manuals. The light sticks. This is my lighting. The pen flashlight. And my navigation in this area. So the compass, mirror, and the guide, and the whistle, and my monocular. And in the center, I just have writing tools, the multi-tool pen, my regular pen, and the mechanical pencil. And I did open this to see that when you twist it off, there's an area you can put batteries in and replace it so the light works again. So I'll think there's some little batteries. And I think that's it, everyone. So, I mean, this is by no means comprehensive, everything that a survivalist would have maybe in a backpack or something, but it suits my needs. You know, every one of us are not hardcore survivalists, and we're really going to be, you know, lost in the woods or trying to find our way back to civilization. But these are just the basic everyday things to help me in basic situations. And I feel it's good to have something than nothing. So this is what I have, and I'm happy to share it with you, and I hope it inspires someone to either get started preparing something for yourselves, or maybe you got some ideas of something you'd like to add to your survival kit that you already have. So again, thank you for sharing. Thank you for watching, that is, and have a great day. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, I hope that you like, share, and subscribe. So until the next video, bye-bye.